Page 44, good morning to you. At the top of the page, they're introducing you to another symbol that you get to remember now forever. It's called a fermata, or a hold. It's that half circle thing with a dot. Now the half circle can be above or below the dot. That's not important. It's the two things together make up a fermata. In the music, it might be above the staff or below the staff. It doesn't matter. The point is, it's a fermata. Look at the last line. In the first measure, second beat, you see a fermata in each staff. We got to have a fermata for each staff because the hands got to stay together. You can't have one hand hold and the other hand keep going, because then they get out of sync with each other and then we have a mess. Not that we don't already have a mess, but you get the idea. So when you see a fermata in one staff, you're probably going to see it somewhere close in the other staff. For instance, look at the last measure. In the top staff, it's in the second beat on the chord. In the bottom staff, it's on the first beat on the note. So the point is, the total measure is going to be the same length. So I'm going to hold, the first beat is just one beat long, and the second beat is what I'm holding. Here, and then I'm going to hold it out together. That's what's going on here. How long you hold it, it's a felt thing. You have to decide. I hold them at different lengths. I never play something twice the same way, so it's however I feel it. But when we do the play with me's in these videos, I always just take the lowest value note involved. In this case, it's a quarter note. That's less than a half note. And I double that, and that's the fermata. So I'm going to hold that quarter note, and both of those fermatas, they're both quarter notes. I'm going to hold them 2 counts instead of 1, and then I'm just going to keep going. It's like those measures are going to have 4 beats in them instead of 3. That's all. That's how I do it with the metronome. That way we can stay together. So we have 3/4 time. We have an incomplete measure at the beginning, or a pickup measure, because it's only 1 count in it. But if you look at the last measure, it's got 2, and you put them together, and you got 3. So we're coming in on beat 3. So it's like at the beginning in the left hand, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's a 3/4 time. Did I mention that? I forgot that. The melody is mostly in the left hand, but then the last part of the second line, then the right hand gets it some, and you get the idea. I hope. Bring out the melody is the point. It says it's MF, medium loud, that's the melody. So at the beginning, this is medium loud, whatever that is to you. Keep the chord under it. And the phrasing, lift up between the phrasing. The last measure, the first line. So we want to break between the B and the G. And that phrasing is like that throughout. Second line, watch out because the melody's kind of going back and forth here. You're here. That's melody. It's got to sound like one hand played the whole thing, so balance it out so it sounds that way. And then the chord soft, and then all of that's melody. And then hold that, and then we go on. The melody's in the right hand. So the left hand's soft here. It's till the last measure, then the left hand gets melody. That's weird, huh? So watch out on that last line to make sure your louds and softs balance out okay. Now take a look at the last line, first measure. Underneath it, you see that line going across, and it looks like it has an exclamation point. It has a line going up. That sort of looks like a pedal mark. It's not. There's no pedal in this. What they're telling you is that has to do with the words. You see the last note on the second line is dear here. Dear here, They're telling you to, if you're singing it, you keep singing the word dear on these other notes in the last line. Dear, dear. That's what that line means, to keep singing. So be careful on that. It's not a pedal mark. Let's try this out. Now, because it has a pickup beat, I'm only going to give us 2 counts. Normally I'd give 3 for 3/4 time. we come in on beat 3, so I'll go ready, go, and we go. So put your hands in middle C position and we go. There is no pedal in this. Ready, go. Hold.